in the room, that we have the same testimony as well. That there's some stuff that you survived. There's some stuff that you made it through. There's some stuff that you overcame. There's some things that should have took you out. But the reason that you're still here, and the reason you're still in your right mind, come on, these are witnesses here, it is because of the grace of God that delivered me from folk that will come to church acting like that they did it all by themselves. Like they were so smart, like they were so educated, that they had so many skills, that they had the big connections. But let me remind somebody that the only reason you're still alive today, the only reason that you're still in your right mind, the only reason you're still standing is because of the grace of God. It wasn't your money, but today it was grace. It wasn't your education, but it was grace. It wasn't your friends, but it was grace. It wasn't your family, but it was nothing but grace. And I wish I had somebody here that could be a witness for God, that you could stand up and tell the truth, that it was grace that kept me, it was grace that made me, it was grace that protected me, it was grace that provided for me. Every time I look around, it was nothing but grace. Grace, it was grace. How do you live it? It's because of the grace of God. Because grace did it all. Even in the midst of God's wrath, we can still see the greatness of the love of God. Let me share with you the physical evidence that the text gives us about this amazing grace. Today, because of grace, text says us that there's what we call the candidate of full grace. Verse number 9. We're all candidates of grace. Verse 9, it gives us a profile of Noah. Notice that Noah has an impressive profile. Look at the text in verse 9. It says he was just, it says he was perfect, and it said that he walked with God. Let me teach the text. He said, number one, that he is just. Y'all shout just. To be just refers to one standing before God. To be just is to be in the right sight of God. To be just is the result to responding to God's grace by experiencing the faith of God. Ephesians chapter 2 tells us that grace, just by grace you have been saved through faith. Not of ourselves, but it said that it's the gift of God. You gotta get this. It's the grace in God, in faith, that produce salvation, which then God declares us righteous in His sight. And that's called justification. You are justified, not because you've been good, but you are justified because of the goodness of God. The text said that he was just. But then not only was he just, but it also says he was perfect. Somebody shout perfect. Perfect means that he was upright.
That's right.
It means he had completeness. It means he is truth. In other words, Noah did not just cling in relationship with the Lord, but he lived out the relationship he had with the Lord.